What's up everybody, Swifty here. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be continuing the DPS challenge with my friends and we're trying to get top DPS. Now I discovered a little trick of how to maximize your DPS as a prot warrior. It's basically getting rid of everything that gives you any defensive abilities and you go on to offensive abilities. One of the things that I eliminated was shield block unless I charge. So in this video I'm going to show you a little bit how to do the spec. In the last one I kind of was reluctant to show it because I was kind of afraid this might get nerfed. But I'll go ahead and show it. I'm Shockwave, best serve cold. That's the new that's the talent, that's the secret to the spec. For every target that you hit, it increases the damage of revenge by 5%. So if you're hitting 5 targets, you're doing 25% more damage to all of them with revenge. The other thing that I have is Devastator. Devastator, it lowers your, it gives you like 1 million less health. So as a tank, you do more DPS, but you lose 1 million health. A lot of guilds, like if you're running raids, they won't let you get that Devastator. So Devastator for the extra damage, and then we have Booming Voice and Anger Management. It reduces the cooldown of Demoralizing Shot, so I take less damage. And it reduces the cooldown of Battle Cry, so that you can get those crits. You want to be revenge spamming those crits. So it'll reduce it down to about a 30-second cooldown. I did the test, I looked at the damage numbers, and I was like, whoa, what the heck is this? This is amazing. So here it is, guys. DPS race number 2. Hope you enjoy. All right, there we go. We're creating a poll, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Ooh, they're rooting for you. Elemental QT. All right, let's get in there. Let's get in there. They're rooting for you, man. Oh my God. You got 45% of the votes. All right, here we go. Polling, guys. Big poll, big poll, big poll. All right, Bodhi is number 1 on DPS right now, but it's okay. I'm a close third. All right, now comes the big one. The big one. This is the big pull, boys. I'm gonna see if I can get everyone together. Man, our deeps are awesome, man. My goodness! Bodhi's first, Shiz is second. Shiz is on fire, man. Elemental, where's your deeps?
I have no flask, no food, no nothing.
Oh, we're all pre-potting and everything, man. Watch out for the spinning dragons, or the dragons that come on the sides. Okay, he's on our side. I'm gonna move. Oh, we got double dragons, man. Double dragons. Dude, in Mythic plus 14 or 15, if you get hit by one of those things, you're dead. Like you can't make any mistakes. I like this dungeon. It's even in Mythic plus. So the only problem with this dungeon is too long. So it's long enough for people to make mistakes. And to get a smooth run, like let's say you're a Mythic 14 and you want to get a 15. And you have to make the timer. The dungeon is so long, someone can mess up and you don't make the timer, and it might be at the end. You're like, oh my God, it's cutting it close. We might not make it. I am number 2. Oh, there we go, Elementals. There we go, Elemental. Elemental's number 1. I was number 2 on that pull, on that one specific pull. I think I have more sustain burst because I can do the burst without having to pop that many cooldowns. But you guys have more burst. I have more sustain damage, I think, overall over a long period of time. See, I was able to maintain like 400k DPS. This is where I think this is where Boricua excels. Oh, we lost the healer. I won. Yeah. Nah, we gotta wait for the healer. Ah, we don't need no healer.
I can press it. Oh man, there goes my DPK.
We'll put the total damage per fight. Okay, total per fight. Yeah, we're trying to see who wins this DPS competition. Right now, it's a race, and Boricua is winning. I'm in number 2, and Elemental QT is a close third. We're doing 2 different types of competition. We're doing DPS, top DPS, and then we're doing also the total deeps. I wish we could do like a 15 plus at this speed. I wonder if it'll get to that point where you could do a 15 plus at this speed. Your DPS would be so high. Usually if people make the timer on a 14, usually they will run the 15 with the same group, you know? Unless someone has like a depleted 15, then you can do that. I do have a 10 plus, Bodhi. It's a Eye of Ashara. Raging, Necrotic, and Fortified. Is Fortified the one that buffs the bosses? Or is the ads? I don't quite remember. What's Fortified?
Like health?
I don't remember.
Strongness? I don't know.
Strongness?
Isn't that a priest buff?
Like fortified like armor.
No, not priest fort!
Oh, that's a priest buff.
No. A priest buff. It's fortify. Okay.
Yeah, it gives them more stomach. I'm noticing the difference between SCADA and Recount.
What's the difference?
Sometimes it shows somebody higher than somebody else, like in DPS or overall damage. So I don't know why it calculates this way.
Oh, really? Someone got the Ear of Blessing, an 840. Nice, congratulations. That's the Paladin. He's even getting some gear. He has a good chance of getting a legendary because he doesn't have any. He just got to 110. So the Paladin in our group, the healer, I did the search for people that wanted to join. I invited my friends. Oh, you guys want to see something really cool? Someone showed this to me. Come over here. Look at this. What the heck, man? Right? Like we're climbing.
Boss down here?
No, it's right. Yeah, it's right over here.
Right here. That's the boss. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here.
This is a shortcut.
It's a super shortcut. They showed this to me last night on the 14 Mythic. You know it's getting hotfixed now, right? That's how I always do mine. Sharmanize. Oh, you do it that way too? Right now, some people in the chat like, Swifty, why? Swifty, why did you show that? Dude, I'm sorry. I'm you know, I keep forgetting there's a Mythic 0. I keep pulling it as if carefully, slowly, methodically, making sure that if I was a DK, I would grip that in. Which I'm anxious to play on my DK right now. I'm only doing this to get this out of the way. And actually to see the DPS run. I was very curious to see if I can actually beat these guys in DPS. I'm like right there, man. I'm pre-potting on every fight, dude. On every
I know you are, but I didn't know. I didn't know we were actually doing it like that.
Alright, you ready?
Alright.
Oh! Dude, you didn't let us pre-pot! Elemental, that was dirty! That was so dirty. What kind of numbers do you see on your screen? Body? If you're like doubling our damage, what do you see? You see your pets? Yeah, you are doing some insane deeps, man, for real. No, this way. We go in the water. You jump across here, and then Shiz, you gotta come back here and sap this for us. Oh, come on! Babe. No, don't pull it! No! No! Oh my God! They pulled it. All right. Noob. It's okay. It's a Mythic 0.
He's a Nubidin.
He's a Nubidin, dude.
I was coming back to sap.
All you have to do is sap that one ad.
Now you gotta pull them all.
No.
Is you?
For science.
We didn't mean to call you a Nubidin. Sorry.
I did.
All you had to do was sap that ad, and then we could have all ran past. Oh, they pulled an ad?
Oh, you're still there, Lamenta. Why are you still here?
Because I was in combat. I was out of combat. I was trying to go through the hole. And...
Oh, you guys pulled something else, didn't you?
Wait,
Are you guys handling it? Or do you need help?
Yeah, I got it.
Who pulled? That wasn't me! Someone stood too close. All right, here we go. All right, let's LOS this guy. Run over here. Run over here. I love this. This is what it feels like to be a rogue, right? Dude, this is too amazing. Being able to run at the speed, like just kiting people. All you have to do is look at them, and they're slowed with poisons, right? It's so overpowered. Yeah, all you have to do is look.
They call it the Medusa. Scary trick.
The Medusa stare. Yeah, just face any character in your line of sight is slowed by 70%. Hey, you know what? Do you know what we're rating tonight, Bodhi?
Nighthole.
Oh, we're going back to Nighthole on heroic or normal?
I think so.
Wait, did we finish the normal? I don't remember.
Normal.
Oh, we killed Gul'dan, right? On normal? Yeah, we killed him last. We killed him for the second time. He's a fun fight. Gul'dan is actually a pretty fun fight. I wonder how much harder he is on heroic. Someone in the chat said they wiped 50 times on Gul'dan on heroic. All right, we got Scavald. I got leggings. I'm gonna give him to this paladin. It's a fun. Gul'dan is a fun fight because the tanks have to switch off like a major. It's like you get an ability, and its ability to negate like all the damage. And you have to use it against one of the ads, and one of the ads will one-shot you unless you pop that thing. And then once you pop it, then you have to like switch with the other tank who still has that ability up because it has a big cooldown. Dude. Ah! I heard. Beep, 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 beep. All right, we did it. What was the deeps? All right, we're gonna look at the overall deeps for the entire fight. Let's do. For the total DPS, the winner is Boricua SJ. I'm number 2, and Shiz is number 3. That's for total DPS. Elemental QT is number 4.
All right, next time you do this, let me get pots.
Yeah, dude. Okay, next competition, you gotta come prepared. You gotta come with pots. You gotta come with pre-pots, and you gotta come with. I had the augmented runes. I had everything. And now we're gonna do the total damage. Bori was number 1. I was number 2. Shizna's number 3, and Elemental KT was 4th place. So my spec is pretty legit. My prot DPS spec, the numbers are right here. It actually works. Now it's not very viable for higher Mythic Plus dungeons, I don't think, because of the fact that this spec, you don't do shield barrier at all. You spend 100% of all your rage on revenge. There we go. There's the competition. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That was awesome, man. That was fun. I can't refresh. Dude, they're running for their lives. All right, let me fear this guy. Oh no. All right, I'm gonna. He knows. That mage knows. He's like, no, that lock is dangerous. Get away. All right, let me fear this guy.